Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this look. I decided it would be like a fun Valentine's Day or just regular old date night makeup because it's kind of smoky, the eyes are really flirty, and a nice red lip always looks awesome on a date. So for Valentine's Day, this is the third year that I haven't spent Valentine's Day alone. I have a boyfriend and yeah, it's really nice, but I think that you don't need to have a boyfriend to celebrate Valentine's Day. It's all about celebrating love, and so with that, I mean celebrate with your friends, your family, whoever you love. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. There's going to be one more video going up before Valentine's Day, and fingers crossed if I get all of the Kylie Cosmetics Valentine's Day stuff, or the stuff that I want, I'll be filming with that next week. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing is taking this Maybelline Master Strobing liquid, and I'm placing this in the high points of my face for under my foundation to add just a little bit more glow to the foundation that I'm applying over top of it. And I'm blending this out with a beauty blender to make sure it looks nice and seamless, but you don't have to worry about it looking too perfect. Now I'm taking my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I believe it's in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm just using my beauty blender to bounce this into my skin. I just tried this again for the first time a couple days ago, and I remember how I re-fell in love with this foundation. It is so good. It's so nicely, the coverage is amazing. It doesn't wear off on my nose as quick as a lot of other foundations also. Then taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair, also on the high points of my face to further highlight them and also conceal underneath my eyes. And then once again, taking my very dirty, in need of a replacement beauty blender and blending all of this in. Next, taking my RCMA No Color Powder and my beauty blender once again, and I am baking underneath my eyes. And also, I am baking my nose. This may seem kind of weird, and not a lot of people do this. I don't know if they do or not, but I am so tired of my foundation wearing off my nose so quickly that I've resorted to baking my nose. So yeah, I do find that it helps a lot. Now I'm just setting the rest of my face with the exact same powder. Now going with my BareMinerals concealer in the shade Well Rested. This is a really great powder concealer. This is definitely one of my tricks for covering up acne. It works so well, and I feel like it lasts a lot longer than your standard concealer. So I'm just covering up some of the spots that I have on my chin. I've been breaking out a lot down there. So now I'm taking my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula and warming up my complexion. I didn't realize how harsh I look with this brush. Like, I'm really going to town on my forehead. But yeah, I love this bronzer, and I'm also using it to warm up my cheeks and contour a little bit because it has a nice undertone that I feel like I can use it for contouring as well. Next, taking my Makeup Geek contour pan, and I'm contouring my nose with this. I just got this Luxie, I think it's the 182 brush, the JD Wadey 180 collaboration. This brush has changed my nose contouring game. Like, I'm still not perfect at contouring my nose, but I feel like just having this brush has made me improve a lot. Now I'm taking my Essence Make Me Brow, and I am combing this through my brows to give them a little bit more shape, make them a little bit darker, and also have them, it'll hold my brows in all day so they won't move around. Yeah. Next, taking my Wet n Wild Ombre blush. I believe this is in the shade The Princess Daiquiries. And I'm just applying this to my cheeks. This is so pretty. This is a new release from Wet n Wild, and I love their other ColorIcon blushes, and this is no different. They're so beautiful. I have both the shades. Next, taking my Sleek Makeup highlighting palette and taking this bottom color, which is called Subsolar. And I'm just highlighting my face with this. Just the tops of my cheekbones as I'm showing you here. The other side, same deal. I like this highlighter because it's one of the only really truly cool toned highlighters that I have. Because this look is it's going to be cool toned, I wanted to kind of be appropriate with my highlighting. Next, taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden, I am priming my eyelids and then blending it out with my finger. taking my RCMA No Color Powder and just a big old brush, I'm just setting my entire eye area. Then I'm dipping into an old palette, an oldie but a goodie, the Naked Smoky from Urban Decay. And I'm taking that first shade, which is called Combust, on a blending brush, and I'm just blending this into my transition area, just slowly building it up. That's kind of my best advice when you're using, even though the smoky eye is not like intense, my best advice would be to start small and then work your way up with, you know, more pigment. Next, I'm taking the shade Password on another blending brush, a slightly smaller one, and this is just going to be going into my crease to give the look a little bit more depth, and this is really what's going to make the look kind of smoky. So you can't really tell as of right now, but I did kind of want to extend this into a little bit of kind of a slight cat eye of a smoky eye sort of thing, because I didn't want to use eyeliner, I knew that, but I wanted to make it look still like a cat eye. I really like the way that accentuates my eye shape. It makes it look a lot more almond shaped, which I really think are pretty in eye shape. So basically what I'm doing for the next like couple seconds is building up that color on the crease, on the outer corner of my eye, and then blending it out. So basically it's like pack on the shadow, then blend it, and to just keep doing that back and forth. So yeah, this kind of goes on for not a while, but a little bit, where I just kind of show you guys that it does take a little bit of time. If you really want your smoky eye to look really refined and precise, you do have to kind of start small and work your way up to more pigment. As you guys can see, every time, like, I'm adding more color, more of that gray, and then blending it out with the shade Combust, which is that nude color. So that's what you're going to want to do. And now, once you finally think it's perfect, I'm taking this Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Sleigh, and I'm putting this on my eyelid to be like the spotlight color of the look. This really, I feel like, makes this look super, super fun and super date night appropriate and just amazing. I think glitter is just one of the best things, you know. So Colourpop does it right with their glitters. So I'm just packing that on my lid with my finger, which is my preferred way to apply Colourpop eyeshadows. Then I'm just taking this little pencil brush, and I actually am applying the shade Password underneath my eyes and kind of connecting it to the outer corner of my eyelid. And as you guys can see, especially on the right, I've kind of created that little bit of a cat eye, the accentuated eye shape down there. And yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just filling in any like soft spots of the eye. Now I'm going in with the sleek highlighter in the shade Subsolar on my inner corner and also on my brow bone to highlight. And I really like the way that highlight looked. It looks so nice. So it's a really great cool toned eye highlight shade. I put on some lashes, these are Salon Perfects. I have the exact lashes listed down below in the description bar. But yeah, I'm just taking some of my Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I liked these lashes because they were really like flirty and long. Now I'm taking Mary Jo K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics and just lining my lips ever so lightly, just on the outer corner. I didn't really feel like I needed to fill the whole thing in. Then taking Mary Jo K liquid lipstick and just putting it on my lips. And I decided to not edit this part and just kind of show you guys how I actually put lipstick on, because in all my lip swatch videos, I do kind of edit them pretty heavily to where I just show you guys what they look like after. But yeah, this is how I put on my liquid lipstick. I always start with the bottom, and you'll see me in a second. I kind of blot to the top to kind of diffuse some of that shine and distribute some of the color onto the top lip. And then I just start with my Cupid's bow and kind of work my way out. The hardest thing for me with liquid lipstick is making sure my Cupid's bows are even. Sometimes one will be like more pointy than the other, or one will be flatter or something, and that kind of drives me crazy. So yeah, the most important thing I think with liquid lipstick is kind of making sure everything looks pretty symmetrical. Then I'm taking my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray and just spritzing down my face to set this look into place. Alright guys, that is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you are inspired to create a really fun, smoky date night eye, or just for every day, you know, going to the grocery store, working with this. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in Monday's video. Bye.